What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we're going to watch the song If I Had My Way. It's also called Samson and Delilah. It's from the Blind Reverend Gary Davis, who's really one of the best guitar players I've ever heard. He's so incredible. He's got like such a great groove, and like the way that he writes stuff, it's so amazing. And we're just going to watch the whole thing first, and then we'll back it up, and then we'll go through some of the parts, some of the main ideas together. I'll teach you how to play some of it. So let's just check it out. We're in G.
If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this so good and down. Where Delilah, she was a woman, fine and fair. She had good looks, God knows it.
This is the verse part. Verse part.
Samson said, Delilah, you cut off my hair. You can shave my head, clean in my hand.
Yeah, really cool riff there. And this is a wonderful view of his right hand. We'll talk about these techniques later. Now we're in verse part again.
Had killed a man with his paws, but Samson got his hands in the lion's jaw. He reared that beast till he killed and dead, and the beast made honey in that lion here. Good God, if I had my way, if I had my way.
So cool.
If I had my way, I would. Ow! If I had my way.
That's so cool. We're gonna go over that a little bit.
If I had my way. Oh! Good God.
Wow. What we're going to do now is just kind of go through some of the main ideas. And he basically has these parts. So he has like the intro, the verse parts, which always have this kind of ending phrase. He adds a couple riffs in there, here and there. And then the cool left-hand hammer-ons that he's doing at the end. Okay. The main idea that he's doing in these verses is he kind of has like a little boom chuck thing going on, especially on the first one. And then he'll do these little riffs, like kind of bass line riffs, kind of the main idea riff. Okay, that's kind of the main idea riff. So if you look at that, it's right there at the beginning in verse 1. So okay, so the way to practice that is really just to kind of start to kind of see if you can kind of alternate your thumb and index on adjacent strings and also on the same string. It's almost like, it's kind of like a little bluegrass type techniques. It almost feels like it's coming from that. So in verse 1, we start with that kind of boom chuck type phrase. Okay, and then the second part, he kind of goes through the changes. He's going to the C chord and then this diminished passing. So it's like G, if I had my way. Right? So it's just that G, C6, bar this pinky down, had my way. Okay, and then he follows that up with this ending riff. So just think of the whole phrase like this. It's kind of like, if I had my way. Okay, and it's harder than it seems. Like, I'm working on it now still. If I had my way. Okay, so another part is in the verse end phrases. He's always doing this, where he's kind of does this rising phrase, and I'll play that really slowly because it's really difficult. So we have this. Okay, rising 3, 4, 5, and then this G chord in this kind of 7th position. Now what he does, he holds it like this, which I hate this fingering, and I never use it because it's just so difficult. But if you can do it, that's a really great benefit to be able to do. So what I do instead, since I can't do that, I go, okay, just like that. Okay, and then that finally brings us to our intro kind of turnaround phrase. So right after that C chord, he plays this D string and then the D note on the low E string, and then this weird chord here, okay, which it feels kind of like a diminished chord, but it's not. Okay, so just follow that tab. Okay, that's that kind of turnaround that he plays all the time. This is a really beautiful chord. So it's okay, and in the intro, the cool part. So he's just sliding 3rd finger up to the 12th fret, bar it up to the 12th fret on the B string, 1st finger on the 10th fret of the E string, and then slide up to the 15th fret of the E string. Hit that high G, and follow it up with the G. So altogether it's like this, the whole turnaround. I would tear that building down. Okay, and you can add that to the verses too. What he does instead there is he goes, after he does the bum, 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 he just kind of stays on this G chord and then gets back into verse 2. Now let's go to verse 2 because verse 2 is a little bit different than how he did with verse 1. He does more of these bass lines. Let's watch him do that again. So this verse, right, you can hear that he's just doing, it's like he just does the bass line the whole time. So it's more bass line stuff, okay? So he kind of is alternating between two basic phrases with some variations. But let's check that basic phrase out. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So finally, that's the verse pattern kind of up to speed. Let's do it really, really slow and then just see if you can follow along. 2, 3, 4. Start over. And start over, okay? So the main idea is really still try to have those accents on 2 and 4 if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, So still trying to, that keeps that groove going, especially with those single notes. Kind of like the third verse or at the end of the second verse, he ends it with this cool riff. Let's see if we can find him play that riff. I think it's coming up.
You can shake my hand, feel in my hand.
That's it. Okay, so let's check that riff out. So it's like this. He's kind of come up to this, again, G major pentatonic position. Okay, and he starts with this. And then back into the kind of main phrase. So one more time. 2, 3, 4. He leaves a rest there, and then he says, "Good God," and then he goes this little slide up and down. He slides up on the A string, and then down on the E string. I think that's coming up. Let's see if we can watch him do that. He's going to do one more verse. Let's fast forward. Here it comes. There it was. Okay, now, and then we get to the really cool part. So he basically he just did that riff. And then, good God. Okay, and then he goes into this really cool part where he's snapping, and then he's just playing the left-hand hammer-on. So let's watch that real quick, and then I'll show you how to do it.
If I had my way.
It's really hard. Okay, and then just the ending again. And then kind of the same idea. Instead of snaps, he's hitting the guitar right here. Okay, let me show you that riff, okay? I had my way. Okay, the weird part is he's doing, the hammer-ons are, pretty straightforward. We're just going 3rd fret here, 2nd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, up to 5. So it's 3, 2, 2, 5, 2, back to this A string 2nd fret. But then he does a pull off onto the D string. So right after he does a hammer on the A string, he's basically plucking the D string before he hammers on that G again. So all together, it's like this. If I had my way. If I had my way. Okay. And one thing, when I'm doing it, I'm always hitting my ring down here. So make sure try to get those fingers higher on here. This is something I'm going to keep working on because this is a fun song. And I just wanted to show you guys while I'm working on it, right? So think about it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. That's the riff. The other thing you can kind of hear is that there is almost like a pull off. And so just time those. Okay. Those pull-offs are just naturally going to happen. You almost can't get rid of them, right? So start with just trying to see if you can do those hammer-ons, and then see if you can add that bum, bum, pull-off to that one. That's it's a tough one to do. And it takes me a bunch of tries to kind of get in the groove of doing it. And that was the thing I thought was impossible, but it's not impossible. It's just really hard, and you just got to really be good at aiming. Now, sometimes you'll notice when he's playing, if you slow it way down, he kind of doesn't always hit the exact right spot, and sometimes he'll play kind of like that note twice or stuff like that. Okay, so then you could do that. See if you can add this. If I had my way. If I had my way. Okay. we're slapping here at okay, so slap on those notes. Bum, 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 bum. It's hard not to double up this hand, right? If I had my way. Okay, so try to just keep this thing going. My way. Had my way. Let's watch him do that again and see if we can pick anything else out.
If I had my way.
Okay, there's that ending. Okay,
Good God.
I wanted to show you that part too. So what he's doing there, it's like it almost, you can't hear what he's doing, but he's doing this cool, like he's doing the same, he does the same chords as from the intro. Tear this building down. You can almost barely hear it, but it's like this. Okay. I don't know how to get those louder, but he's doing that and you can barely hear it. So that's what he's ending on, if you're wondering what he's doing there. So what I would end on, since that's really hard and hard to hear, is just end with what we had been doing. Tear this building down. Maybe end with something like that, like we had from the beginning. Okay, so tons of stuff on this one, guys. I might eventually go back and then do like a more full lesson, like on everything through, but I just wanted to show the main ideas and like share a little bit of his really cool playing for some of you guys that haven't really seen it before, maybe, because this song was new for me too, and I was just blown away. I was laughing so hard at the first part, even though I don't think it's necessarily supposed to be funny, but I didn't expect him to say that part. I was gonna tear the whole building down, right? I had no idea. Anyways, remember, guys, this is a long song too, so if you join FGA members, you can get the tabs and you can just try to work your way through the whole thing on your own speed. And also, when you join FGA, you can ask me some personal questions, and I can give you some advice on moving forward and things like that. So consider that, guys. And this one's fun, man. Thanks for watching. That's it for this one. Hopefully you guys got something out of this, and that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one.